What is going on, guys? It is time once again for episode number 2. Yes, the Himmelgod has spoken is back. I am Brian Himmelfarb, aka the Himmelgod. Still standing after a Wolfpack pussy beatdown by Joe Cronin's must win on last week's episode of Monetize This. Yeah, I think Joe Cronin's cock must win must learned the valuable lesson. You can't beat down the Himmelgod. The Himmelgod doesn't bleed. I still stand. And don't think he's the only one that had that idea of spamming the donations at the end of Monetize This. Come on, man. Even the rest of us had that idea planned, except we just had a little bit more respect not to do it. All it takes is one donation to slip through. And let me tell you, it almost did. It almost made it. I had a D-Moon moment where his donation came in late as well. But don't think we had that idea about spamming donations there at the end of the show. So Joe Cronin's cock must win. He'll learn his lesson. Maybe as early as tomorrow on Monetize This. What is going on, guys? I'll tell you what, man. This is going to be a very interesting. It's been a pretty interesting day. It's been a pretty interesting week. I've been laid off now from my job for about a week now, which is like my vacation time till I get ready for my next one. But I'll get into that a little bit later. But thank you guys for joining me here for Overwatch. Yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. 54 loot boxes, as you see on screen, will be opened tonight. I'm doing that just for you. I always seem to get loot boxes at the time for any type of special event, especially for Overwatch. It's about the only time I get loot boxes. Any other game, I pretty much don't touch them. But that's a story for another day. But thank you guys for everyone that's in here on Twitch. Of course, this episode is going to be uploaded to YouTube later on tonight. So for everybody else that's not here yet, they'll get to watch it at a later time. So shout out, of course, to FSAD9, Alpha Excalibur. Thank you for being here. Of course, Killdozer in the house. I'm pretty sure Elias is going to be in here shortly. So for those of you guys in the chat, you guys have any questions that you want to shout out in the chat, you can do that here during the show tonight. So this is going to be an extra long show, at least maybe about 2-3 hours. I'm sorry for the timing, but we did plan on doing an episode, a shorter episode. Unfortunately, I had a little issue, which I'll get into with my Mac. My MacBook Air decided to go ahead and take shit on me and decided to go ahead and brick. I was, safe to assume, very disappointed. I was ready to go. I had the webcam all set up. I said, okay, we're doing this. We're going to have... And unfortunately, it decided not to work. It didn't work. I didn't know what the hell to do. I'm sitting there on a computer. I didn't know what the hell to do. I hitting the power button like over and over and over. I'm like, oh, what the hell is going on? This isn't working. This isn't working. The screen's still blank. And I said, God damn it. You realize what I got to do now. I got to go to the fucking store and go buy another laptop. That's all I started thinking about. But then I had a moment. I had to have a moment of clarity through this moment here. And I said, do I have this thing under warranty? And lo and behold, thank you to my wonderful email, I saw it there, still on Apple Care for another year. So, got to send it in to Best Buy tomorrow. Going to go ahead and get it taken care of. Let the Geek Squad take care of this thing. Get it all fixed up. Hope to have it back maybe by early next week. So for next week's episode, which will not be on Twitch, it'll be on YouTube. And hey, you get to see my fine looking mug on screen. It'll be great. Maybe showing off some more t-shirts and stuff like that. So let me give a couple shout outs here before we get into all the stuff and some more gameplay and loot boxes, which I'll do. If you guys missed out on the pre-show on Twitch, I did do an actual match. Didn't work out very well for our team. We got screwed. We got boned. Couldn't even do anything trying to get it out of the damn spawn point. They had that thing covered like a mother. Of course, when you have teammates that don't do anything, it doesn't really help when you're playing with a bunch of randoms. But that's how the cookie crumbles. That's how it is. But let me go ahead and give some shout-outs here to go ahead and get things started. Shout-out, of course, to Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin, of course, daily wrestling content. And, of course, on Friday nights, we're talking Monetize This, which will be tomorrow night. Make sure you guys sub to Joe. I mean, he's on multiple channels right now because he's got a lot of strikes everywhere. Good news is I think that his corrupted podcast channel on YouTube goes live next week. So he'll be off the strike, and you'll be able to go back to that channel. I know he's on a JCS Gaming channel. I forget what it is right off the bat. If someone's got it in the chat, but go ahead and put it in there, and I'll make sure I shout it out. But of course, you can also follow on Joe's main channel, Joe Cronin Show, which is coming up on 55,000 subs. That's absolutely crazy, dude. Joe should have a lot more subs than that. Honestly, he should. But shout out to Joe Cronin. He does a kick-ass job every single week. And Alpha, I'm going to get to your question. Also, we're going to we'll talk about Fortnite a little bit, so hang tight. Also, shout out to Ken from the Foul Mouth Network. He's the man who coined the phrase Himmelgod, folks. Remember, Himmelgod is only a character; it's not a real god. Just go ahead and throw that in there. For anyone thinks I'm creating blasphemy or anything, no, I'm not. It's a character, folks. It's like the donation god is pretty much what it is. But Ken from Foul Mouths Network, make sure you guys check out Foul Mouths Network on YouTube. Also, check out FMN Nation. Ken even also provides, I think, he does about daily content as well, especially Foul Mouths Live. He had a great show yesterday. And you catch that on Wednesday nights. And then, of course, on Saturdays for Insomniac. You also got Foul Play. He does the Meat Locker. It's insane. So shout out, of course, to Ken. Also put it out to Filthy Mouth Gamer and Lucky Low. And another big shout out to Justin Bailey, of course, jbshow.net. Make sure you guys go check out JB Radio and all the cool programming that is over there. Also, another big shout out to Gatekeeper Drew. Drew has a show, of course, on every Saturday called Derailed. Make sure you guys check that out. I was on the show last week, and I think we had half the talk on WrestleMania prediction. The other half was drunken madness. I mean, I think we all got fucked up on that episode, and supposedly someone drunk dialed Tommy. I don't know, but he kept telling me that today. But shout out to Drew. And, of course, shout out to Tommy NC 2010. Big shout out to him. We talk all the time, so big shout out to Tommy. I'm pretty sure I'll be hearing a lot more from him when he comes down here to where I'm at in Florida for Playlist Live. So he's really excited about Playlist Live. By the way, check out his new haircut over there on Twitter. He got his hair chopped. I think a lot of us got our hair chopped lately. Joe got his hair chopped literally live on the show. Tommy just got his today. I got mine done today. And yeah, we're all looking pretty spiffy right now, let me tell you. I think we all got our pictures and our mugs right there up on Twitter. So you guys could check out all our fancy dues. But big shout out to Tommy NC. So for all you guys think that I hate on Tommy, I do not. Tommy and I talk all the time. We're friends. So just to break a little kayfabe there for you guys. But I thought I'd go ahead and shout that out. I know someone tried to get on me last week on YouTube about that. And I'm just like, really? What you don't really know. So I thought I'd go ahead and put that out there. But shout out to everyone, of course, everyone in the chat. Follow everybody on Twitter. You can follow Joe Cronin on Twitter at Real Cronin. Ken and Foulmouths, you can follow him at Ken Foulmouths. And of course, Justin Bailey IN. That's how you get Justin Bailey. And you know what's sad is I forgot Drew's right here at the start of the show. I just had that moment. I think it's Gatekeeper Drew. Gatekeeper Drew over there on the Twitter. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at HighOctane_Buzz. You guys can find me there over on Twitter as I'm closing in on 1,000 followers on Twitter. Absolutely insane. I can't believe I'm moving that fast so far on Twitter. So that's pretty awesome. And of course, for those of you guys on YouTube, when you guys are watching this, make sure you guys click that like button. Greatly appreciate it. You can click the dislike button if you want to. It doesn't really matter to me. I still get views. I still win. Not like the dislike button means anything anymore. All the trolls use the dislike button, so it's no surprise there. It doesn't bother me one bit. So either way, so hit the like button, though. I greatly appreciate it even more, especially on the YouTube. For those of you guys on Twitch, get ready. A lot of Twitch stuff is going to be coming up, especially next week when I have God of War right here on Twitch. On Friday, April 20th, God of War will be available. I'm really excited for it because I am getting the Stone Mason edition, the high-end collector's edition, which I have to pick up from Best Buy. and I will be doing an unboxing that I will put up on YouTube, so you guys will get to check out God of War, and I will have the first gameplay from it. Because you got to figure that this has got to load up and everything, so I will have that set up. And on Friday evening, before monetize this, I will do a live stream of God of War, so you guys get to check out the game in action in glorious 4K. That's going to be a blast. I can't wait to go ahead and share that with you guys. So let's kind of get things underway here. I've been doing a lot of promotion stuff for here for a few minutes. I like to go ahead and do all that. Now that we got it all out of the way, let's get right into the meat of everything. And the first thing I want to talk about, I want to get into WrestleMania. As I grew up as a kid, I was a big fan of WWE. Of course, back then it was WWF, till Wildlife Foundation decided to go ahead and fuck that all up for all of us. Because WWF to me sounds so much better than WWE. But Online Persona, what's up, dude? And I got every year I always get around to watching WrestleMania. I've had the network now since the beginning. Love NXT on there. And we get to WrestleMania, but for some reason, for the past few years, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can probably say the same thing, WrestleMania has been kind of I would say a letdown. It hasn't been anything great, and I'm not going to put the fault squarely on Roman Reigns or anything like that, but it clearly, obviously, is the booking, because the booking is really terrible as of late. Same thing can be said about Raw and SmackDown, because they haven't been, as good. So WrestleMania rolls around. I get excited. I'm hanging out with everyone. I was on the stream with JP Baker. Yeah, Online Persona gets worse and worse. I was on JP Baker's stream. Cold Bone, Tattooed Mistress, obviously. Johnny Ray Sinister was with us. Foulmouth Bobbit. Trexter, I think, was with us. Even, I think, Cody was around for a little bit. And you can check out on JP's channel, Cold Bone Show. You could see us there for NXT TakeOver, which was awesome. And then we get to WrestleMania, which I think was dog shit. Except for the first match. The first match got me hyped. It got me excited. And I'm not talking about pre-show. Forget the pre-show. I want to get to the event itself, because the pre-show to me is like useless, even though the cruiserweight match was good. But speaking of pre-show, especially that women's Battle Royal trophy, which looked like a uterus, the golden uterus. That looked absolutely horrible. I couldn't stop laughing at that thing. I literally had to step away from the stream just to see that. You wanted Demon Balor. Yeah, I agreed, Online Persona. But let me get to the main event itself. I'm not going to talk about TakeOver, because we all know how great it was with Ciampa and Gargano, tearing the house down. Undisputed Era tore the house down. I loved them during the show. And, hey, Aleister Black is new NXT champion. I'm excited about that. But getting to the main show, the Intercontinental title match I thought was really good. I enjoyed it. I loved the pacing of it. Yes, I wanted Demon Balor, and we didn't get it. We ended up getting the LGBTQ community Balor, which is fine. I understand. I think it was around the time that we had Gay Pride going on, and that's okay. I'm all right with that, with what they represented during the show. And we get this match, tore the freaking house down. I loved it. I enjoyed it. And then we get to that second match with Asuka and Charlotte. And the first thing that all of us thought of during that stream, during that match was, isn't it a little early for this match? Why is this now? Why aren't we watching it later? It didn't make sense to me to have it as the second match of the show. I thought that they would post it towards the main event itself, and that we would just get Alexa and Nia Jax as the second match, because I felt like that match meant nothing. But then I understood why they probably had it later on. But what killed me was Asuka and Charlotte had a really good match, even though it was only 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden, Asuka loses. And every single one of us on that stream was like our mouths were wide open and saying, what the fuck? Yeah, not enough time. I agree, Online. When it all happened, I was shocked. Maybe that's what WWE wanted. They wanted to go for that shock value. Maybe to add on the fact that because The Undertaker's streak ended there in New Orleans, why not end another one? I don't know what their idea was to go ahead and end the streak right now, because we all kind of agreed why they end it now. Should it ended maybe later on and let Asuka have the title a little bit? I think would have made a lot more sense. But they had that, and Asuka's like, "You're ready for Asuka." I was like, I didn't want to hear that. But the sales at that point were completely deflated. I mean, the hype for the show was dead. I mean, Bobbitt was going crazy. He was tearing everything apart. I'm just sitting back saying, I think I need some heavier alcohol to handle the rest of the show, because I felt like at that point I was ready in for a shit fest. And I was very disappointed. Yeah, the match should have gone on for 20 to 25 minutes. I agree with you, Online Persona. Absolutely agree with you. They deserve that much, and it's sad that we're still sitting here with a women's revolution, and we get a 10-minute match between two people I know that can perform better. I mean, don't even get me started also with this whole Saudi Arabia thing, which I'll probably get into for a little bit. But it happens. She loses. It's not to make it worse that Carmella cashed in a couple of nights ago and made it even worse, because now Carmella is the one who put the one in Asuka's only loss in her, 2 years? She put the one in. I mean, just think of that thought now. Carmella has the aura of the Asuka streak now because she has the belt. Let that sink in for a moment. Because remember how Paul Heyman used to boost up The Undertaker, saying that he was the one who put the one in 21-1. I'm sure you all remember that one. It feels like a long time ago, but now we're seeing the same thing, this time with Carmella doing what she did, even though hers was a little bit different, as she only cashed in Money in the Bank. I think it should have been an unsuccessful cash-in, which I think would have made more sense. I mean, yeah, it's the first women's Money in the Bank, but then again, it was held by a man first. I think the WWE wants us to forget that. But anyway, since that match, everything kind of just killed it for me. All of a sudden, Jinder Mahal is winning, and I'm like, yep, Saudi Arabia, here we go. And I felt like it was just getting worse and worse and worse, and the whole event just killed it for me. I mean, if I'm at the point where Braun Strowman is getting a 10-year-old out of the audience to tag with him in a tag match, you might as well just go ahead and check me out. Check me just completely out. I was done. I said, this is bullshit. This is awful. This is not what I wanted to see. We've been speculating tag team partners for weeks now. We were saying Big Cass, Big Show. Hell, I would have took the Big Show at that point. But we didn't even get that one. I would have took Kurt Hawkins for all I care. Give me something. Instead of giving me 10-year-old Nicholas, who I just did not care about, who probably sat there on top of the ring and looked like he peed and shit in his pants for about 10 minutes. I was just done. Absolutely fucking done. And then, of course, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. I expected what I expected. It was Beach Ball Mania. I mean, when I saw the crowd standing up in the crowd, the crowd standing up in the crowd, there you go. When the crowd was standing and they're turning around, we knew what was going on. Beach balls were flying. CM Punk chants were going off. This is awful chants were going. I mean, the WWE knew what was going to happen here. They knew. I mean, they couldn't even give us a good Shinsuke Nakamura AJ Styles match that we wanted, like to have that Wrestle Kingdom moment. We couldn't even have. Because, hey, we can't have anybody more over than Roman. And look, I don't hate Roman the person. I hate the way Roman is booked. That's what kills it for me. Roman's in there, and the chants were going crazy. They had the blood. I guess he had to have a blood pack or something, because that blood was coming out like crazy. It's just not the way humans would go ahead and bleed from the top of their head. I just can't buy into that. I know they wanted to go for sympathy there for Roman. Yeah, it didn't work. They still booed the man, and that's no surprise to anyone. I know they're trying to find a way to get cheers, and I think that's why WWE, when they're in Saudi Arabia later on this month for the Greatest Royal Rumble, that's why Brock Lesnar's going to drop the belt to Roman, and because that crowd will cheer Roman Reigns to get the fans maybe in America to cheer him, but that's not going to happen. I think Joe Cronin had the perfect idea, which I heard on Out of Nowhere yesterday, when he basically said, have Roman come back as a heel. He needs to come back as a heel. It makes sense. It will get him more over than ever if he's a heel. If anyone's checked out any heel Roman Reigns promos from NXT, he does have them. If you go on YouTube, you can find some, and he's great as a heel. Why not be a heel? It just makes sense. It really does. And if they can do that, I think people will buy into him a little bit more, because that's just what we want to see. I mean, sure, we couldn't get a heel turn for John Cena for 10 years, but I think for Roman Reigns, it's needed. It's got to be done. It's got to happen, and it needs to happen right after Saudi Arabia. If we got to put up with it for a few more weeks, and then he wins the title, and then that Monday night on Raw turns heel, I think it would be great. But the rest of the event was lackluster. It was kind of boring. I couldn't find much entertainment in it, and it's WrestleMania. This is supposed to be such a big show, and I didn't really feel like we got that. Even the Undertaker segment was terrible. I hated it. I didn't mind Elias. I enjoyed Elias. By the way, I enjoyed on Monday when all the fans said we are scumbags, and I thought that was hilarious. But I loved the Elias troll job. But then the Undertaker, who probably took longer to get to the ring than have the match itself with John in less than 3 minute squash match, I was like, what was the point? Add on the fact that Undertaker now is going to be in Saudi Arabia taking on Rusev. If that happens, now I'm hearing some rumors maybe Rusev wants his release. And that I think according to Joe's channel earlier, he put out something that fans on Hulu were noticing that they've been cutting out the Rusev Day chants with Chris Jericho. So I thought I'd go ahead and share that. I think that's what I was picking up from him, that they edited out the Rusev Day chants because obviously Rusev is way over. But, hey, can't be more over than Roman. And I think the same thing could happen with Daniel Bryan. Who knows? I think it's a very interesting situation. We'll see how that unfolds. But, yeah, WrestleMania, lackluster, disappointing. For a stacked card, could have been so much better. And I feel like we really didn't get much out of it. Just really disappointed overall in the WWE product. It got me to the point where I said, I'm going to cancel my network subscription, but I didn't do it. I was thinking about it, but didn't do it. I want to see what happens in Saudi Arabia. Let's see what happens with Roman Reigns. And of course, NXT is just way awesome and kind of makes the $9.99 a little worth it to go ahead and watch for something like that. I mean, that's something I really want to get into. And yeah, WrestleMania kind of was a joke. Really was. Let's see. For you guys sticking around, let's go ahead and do a little Overwatch while I'm here. People like to watch gameplay as well. Of course, for all you guys on YouTube, probably waiting, when's he going to go ahead and start playing? Well, here we go. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and start with Retribution. This is a brand new Overwatch event, and you guys are going to get to see it in its entirety. Hopefully, I get a good team that we can win. I almost got it the last time. On the first time I played, we came very close to winning this thing, and came up just short right at the end. So let's hope it works out this time. You're not going to hear much commentary while I'm playing, because I rather focus it on the game itself. So we're going to go ahead and play Retribution, see how things go here, and then when I come back from that game, we'll get into these PS5 rumors, as well as the Xbox One backwards compatibility. But for right now, let's play Retribution. By the way, those 54 loot box openings coming up, probably right after this. So we get over here, Mission Archives. There is Retribution. Check it out, guys. It's going to be really cool. Start out in normal. Kind of just get things going. So for those of you guys in the chat, let's enjoy. For those of you guys on YouTube, don't forget, leave a thumbs up. You're going to see some fun as it searches for a game. Might actually make it at some point. Searching for a game. I think that's how the woman sounds like in the game. It's like, now arriving at Junkatown. This might take a sec. I think Alpha kind of messed it up for me when he told me about Paladins. I had one match yesterday online. Persona, I did have a match. Or a couple of them at least. Damn, look at this time elapse. It is still going, trying to find a game. That's got to get us one at some point here. This thing is hot. It just started. It's brand new. Let me just cancel the search for the moment. Let's try again. Sometimes if I do this, it gets a game pretty fast. Of course, it's not working. I promise retribution. Damn it, I will give you retribution. Might have to start with Uprising first, who knows? It's not the way I want to do a live stream, trying to find something to go here. Part of it might be because I wasn't on a peak time. Like now, it's kind of a peak time. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Might have to go into the other one where I just pick any character you want. It's pretty crazy, folks. When I upload this on YouTube, for any of you guys watching on YouTube, just fast forward till it gets to the match at least. It's taking way too long. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we'll go to a custom, but it kind of cancels out the story. Let me see if custom's working. See if we can get into a match here. It's pretty crazy because usually I get a game that starts up right away. At least PvP does. This is insane. Just to do it, we'll do Uprising first. Here we go. Uprising worked. We'll do Retribution in a little bit. We'll do Uprising first.
Years after we won the war against the Omnics, we were no closer to living together in peace. The building of a new home for the Omnics in London was supposed to be the first step in improving human-robot relations. But it never had a chance. The Omnic extremist group, Null Sector, launched a surprise attack on King's Row. Hundreds were killed, and thousands more were displaced as they took control. Now, they are hunting down the last of the survivors. It could be the beginning of a new war between humans and Omnics. Unless we can stop them. Commander Morrison has sent our strike team to liberate the city. It's my first mission, and the only way to save my home. I hope we're not too late.
The This is Morrison. Your mission is to liberate King's Row.
I'll be Reinhardt.
You, Lieutenant. Get this done. Good luck out there, agents.
Oh, what's taking so long?
Good luck out there.
Alright,
agents.
here we go.
Null Sector has 3 anti-aircraft guns in King's Row. They need to be disabled before we can drop the payload. You each have a portable drone which can be used to hack the air defense terminals.
This is Captain Amari. The first air defense node is right around the corner. And Reinhardt, don't charge in there on your own.
Wouldn't dream of it, Captain.
Beginning the hack. Stay near the terminal while it's in progress.
Team, null sector approaching your position.
Here we go. You needed a doctor?
Here they come.
Someone needs to stay near the terminal to keep the hack going.
I feel like I might be a little behind here.
See? Nothing to worry about.
Who's not worried?
You forgot to tie your shoes.
Oh, wait. Washington had this. Armor, come get it.
Behind me.
Area active.
Oh. Tracer is all over this.
We're done. Captain Amari, where's the next defense node?
In the courtyard, up ahead. I'm marking it on your HUD. We've detected a new energy signature up ahead. Looks like a new Omnic. Hack underway. The guns should be coming down shortly.
The end of him.
Omnic presence closing in on your position.
Keep your turret up. Everyone.
It's the end of him.
You're exposed in your current position. Watch for attacks from all directions.
You honor.
Enemies coming right at us!
Carry you. Ah, I missed.
You shouldn't be far from the last node. It's in the cathedral, just up the street.
They're all our way.
Alright, that took way too long.
Initiating the hack. Detecting significant null sector troops headed in your direction.
Come on, team.
Dropship is en route to the clock tower.
Rendezvous at the courtyard.
All right.
Here it comes. Let's hope those guns really are down.
Dropship incoming. Don't worry, my friend. I am your shield. Payload online. Initiating startup sequence. It's going to need a few minutes to get charged up.
You really think
Don't say that.
I built it. Of course it's going to work.
inspires confidence, doesn't he?
Null sector forces are inbound to your position.
On the right!
Watch out for those slices. They aren't too strong, but they'll tear up the payload.
You need to keep it safe.
Payload's under fire.
Fire of a butt.
There we go. See? Like I say, it just needed a moment to get warmed up.
So it's ready to move out?
Not quite yet.
I should have known. Team, get ready for another wave of attacks.
Here they come.
Keep them off the payload. Don't force them getting up.
I can't hear the payload. You need to keep it safe.
I got too many repairs to it here. It's gonna stay in one piece until we get to the door.
Don't worry, my friend. I am your shield.
What was that sound?
Seems like we hit another little snag.
Define little snag.
Forget about it. Defend the payload. It just needs a little more time. It's going to look.
Watch for that bastion. It's got to tear us apart. Just like it's a crisis.
Get over here.
Let's make sure the payload doesn't get blown up before we get through the door. Keep them off the payload. Fabian, status update.
Generators are green.
One more minute.
Systems are waking up. Just a little bit longer.
Such a fly. Don't worry, my friend.
Keep them off the payload. I can't do any repairs to it here. It won't be until we get to the door.
Oh, I took it out. I guess I didn't.
Escort the payload to the power station. Once you're there, well, it's up to Torbjorn. Good job, team. Handing you over to Commander Reyes. Amaria.
Reyes here. Latest Blackwatch intelligence indicates heavy null sector numbers inside the power station. Expect null troopers, eradicators, bastions, and some OR-14s.
Let's make sure the
And comes up from behind.
before we get to the door. Barrier activated. Defend the payload at all costs. Watch out, the payload's taking damage. The payload's under fire.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, Bastion.
Keep them off the payload. Watch out, the payload's taking damage. Defend the payload at all costs. Maybe behind my shield.
Get that door open. Now. Energy levels are peaking.
Enemies on the left.
Detected a massive power surge inside the plant. Take out the remaining null sector units. Focus on the OR-14. They're your primary targets. Find the next target. Kill confirmed. Move to the next target. One target remaining. Take it down.
And down it goes. Mission complete. Good game, guys. Wasn't the best, but still. Oh, so close. All right, so we promised Retribution early, but unfortunately, the servers aren't working with us right now, and at least I was able to get in and do Uprising right at the start. I did keep quiet during the game, so that way the more focus could be put on the game instead of everyone else wondering what the hell is going on. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that part. Here's an opening, and got another loot box for it, so we're up to 55 loot boxes so far tonight. This is going to be a blast. I am still planning Retribution tonight. We will get into Retribution. I will be opening the loot boxes. So get ready, because I will blow my load on those loot boxes all at one time. So that's going to be a blast. And as I said, that won't be too much longer when I go ahead and open them up. I think that'll probably be at the end of this segment. We'll go with the loot box opening here. So let's address something. Something that is kind of been on my mind for the past few days. And that is, we've been hearing a lot of rumors lately surrounding the PlayStation 4. Or, sorry, PlayStation 5, I should say. PlayStation 4 is already now. But anyway, PlayStation 5 has been getting a lot of rumors going around, a lot of people talking about it, a lot of buzz, a lot of stuff out on the Reddit. Talking about how powerful the system is going to be. Some people talking more than 2 times the power of the Xbox One X, which we're talking in terms of the teraflop bullshit, but which I think is a little insane. But we've been hearing this now for probably about the last week. First batch of rumors started going around about PlayStation 5, I would say in the last week, that were trying to draw a lot of attention, saying that the PlayStation 5 was going to be announced at E3 this year and would be available in 2018. And when I heard that, the first thing that went through my mind is, that is such bullshit. Absolute such bullshit. There is no way that I can sit there and believe that the PlayStation 5 would be available this year. Some of the numbers they were talking about, like trying to get the gigabytes of RAM they were talking about, I think somewhere upwards of 32 and having over 12 teraflops and stuff like that, even 14 as much as I heard. They said that backwards compatibility would be available with PlayStation 4 games as long as the developer puts out a patch. So if there was no patch, there would be no backwards compatible option, which means they would be going away from Gaikai, which is a little weird because Gaikai has PlayStation Now, which is their streaming service that they use to put out PlayStation 3 games. And when I heard this news, I sat there and said, that would be insane. They said that developers have the kits right now. They're working on it. It comes from, they were giving off a source. I mean, anybody can give off a source at this point. They could say they heard it from the janitor who works at fucking Sony. That sits there and tells them, here's a PlayStation 5. And I heard all this stuff, and I sat there and said, no way, there's no way that's physically possible to release it this year. Because if they were, we would have probably heard something about it, I think, even a few months beforehand. The other rumor came around, actually, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that talked about the PlayStation 5 will be out in 2019. And it wasn't the same guy, it was a different source. Now, these sources that were going out, which I'm not going to put them out here on the show, they basically are pretty reputable. And they've been pretty much right, I would say, a good majority of the time in terms of predictions. But they went out and said that the PlayStation 5 will be out in 2019. They were talking about, again, GDR6, over 14 teraflops in terms of power. Again, at least more than 2 times the output that the Xbox One X was kind of doing. And once again, I read this stuff and I said, there's no way this is possible. Again, I felt it was too soon. Now, I'm not saying that E3 this year they can go ahead and throw up a like a teaser of some sort, come out and tease us about PS5, but I don't think they're going to do that. There's so much focus on games and everything, and the stuff that they're putting out, that I feel like PS5 is too soon. These people are throwing stuff out there, and a typical console lifespan is about 7 years. So you're talking about 7 years from 2013. That would put us in 2020, which I think is a bit more logical if you're going to release a PlayStation 5 or even an Xbox 2 or anything like that. I would say that 2020 just seems to be about the right amount of time. 2018 is ludicrous. 2019 is still pretty insane, considering the fact that PS5 has sold more, or sorry, PS4 has sold more than 70,000 units, or 70 million, sorry. I'm really messing up my numbers today. But over 70 million units sold. I think it's a little bit more towards 75 million units that they've went out there to sold. They like to boast those numbers every so often, whereas Microsoft does not. They always like to talk about how many Xbox Live members they have. But we'll get into that later. But yeah, if they released a PlayStation 5 now, whether it was 2018 or 2019, I think it's suicide. It's suicide for their company, because you're selling so well now, and say in June you announce PlayStation 5 in 2019, it would curb sales of the PS4. It would hurt them. It doesn't make sense. You're riding a high right now since the days of the PlayStation 2, so why would you want to announce something now, or throw out these rumors, or people saying they got leaks and they're leaking crap out there for people to buy into? Now, I'm not saying that the developers might not have some sort of development kit for it, because some of the numbers that I saw, if I wrote them all down, I'd share them with you, and the numbers I saw would seem more for like a developer kit, and that they use it for debug purposes. So I'm not saying that they're not completely out there. I think that there might be there, and that there might be developers starting to get some work started on what will be the PS5. But again, it's a little too soon. I honestly don't believe a lot of the shit that's coming out from people that they're mentioning. I think it's a little bit insane. I think it's a little bit absurd. I think it's kind of fucked up, to be honest with you. I hate to use a fanboyism topic here, but is Sony afraid of what Microsoft's done now with the Xbox One X? Are they afraid of what Nintendo is doing? Because Nintendo's selling like wildfire with the Switch. I think Alpha just put out here saying that it's a little too often. I mean, I don't want these consoles to be like mobile phones, where they put out a new mobile phone practically every fucking year. Every year or every 2 years they're putting out new mobile phones. I don't want this thing to become the new mobile phone thing, that they got to try and match the power of what PC is doing. And let's face it, it's just not going to happen. Listen, the PC master race, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves, they're way ahead of the game. And considering that, a guy like myself who travels out on the road a lot, I can't carry a PC rig with me. That's crazy. I'm not going to shove that in my vet. I'm not going to go that far. That would be something if I was more implanted at home, then I'd say, okay, I'm going to go get a PC, and that's how it's going to be. But as far as consoles is concerned, they're a little bit more portable for me. They're easy, but I don't want to replace it every 2 years or 3 years or 4 years just so you could get an upgrade. Now, I kind of did it this generation with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, having the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro. Both of which are great. They output on a TV that I'm working with, which is 4K. And because of that, I actually like it. So I'm a little concerned if they do something like this. We've been hearing saying it's going to be the end of consoles, and that they were going to go more towards a device where you can put stuff in and upgrade. But then again, we're thinking PC. But that's something they can really go with. The chipsets are getting better, the technology is getting better, but as far as a console is concerned, a lot of people still still seem to be sold on playing on 1080p, and that's fine. I'm playing in 4K, which is great for me because, you know, with my 4K TV, that's what works. But for a lot of other people, I think that people who are buying now, people who waited maybe a year or two, or even more than that, there's people still buying these consoles into this year. It's too soon for a PlayStation 5. It's too soon for a PlayStation 5 announcement. It's too soon to start talking about specs and what this thing can do. I don't want Sony to commit suicide over this. They're putting out games hand over foot. Their exclusives, bar none, are some of the best I've ever seen. And with Microsoft, with backwards compatibility, which I'm going to get into in just a second, they're doing a fantastic job. I don't want a new console right now. I don't want a PlayStation 5 yet. I don't want Xbox 2 or whatever the hell they want to call it. I think Xbox One is a terrible name. Xbox One, I start thinking original Xbox. But I don't want to see this now. I don't care what the specs are. If it works on my 4K TV, that's great. But Sony, do us a favor. Don't even tease PlayStation 5 this year. Don't even say PlayStation 5. Focus on Last of Us 2. Focus on Days Gone. Focus on Ghost of Tsushima. Go focus on the games that you know you're bringing forward. And for all these leakers, I know they put their stuff out, and the next thing you know, their channels were getting taken off because of it. So I don't think this stuff is 100% legit. I'm going to go and say it's maybe 50% legit. So we'll go 50-50. I mean, that's pretty easy right there. I think 50-50, this stuff is legit. And 50% where I'm not saying is legit, coming out in terms of dates. But you guys can check all this stuff out online. Huge leaks that have gone out there about PlayStation 5. Yeah, I'm hyped for it. But on the other side, I'm like, it's too fucking soon. Guys, stop. You know, get me hyped up next year. I don't want to deal with that shit now. I got God of War and everything to go sit and play. I don't need that. But if Sony's going to do anything with PlayStation 5, I'm going to put it out there right now. Backwards compatibility is a must. They have to do it. None of this Gaikai PlayStation Now shit. It doesn't work. I don't want to stream my fucking games and make them look like shit on my TV because not everybody, especially in the United States, has great internet. Most people have really shitty fucking internet. And yeah, Sir Cardinal talking about Red Dead Redemption 2. We're going to get into Red Dead Redemption 1 in just a second, which is backwards compatible on Xbox One with a 4K update. I'm going to talk about that. That's, by the way, it's the shit. But I just don't want anything right now. I don't want a PS5 right now. I don't want that console to take the time what I have with everything else at the moment. Focus on the games. Don't focus on a new device. You're selling like gangbusters. Don't commit suicide right now. Stay the course. Give us something awesome. And we'll have a blast with the PlayStation as it comes up. By the way, I'm seeing some new followers making their way in here. Thank you, Sir Cardinal, by the way, for following here on Twitch. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Sir Cardinal, by the way, part of the Derailed show that happens on Saturdays. So I thought I'd go ahead and share that. But Sir Cardinal brought up Red Dead Redemption 2, which is a game I'm really, really excited for, which is going to be out in October of this year. But if you have an Xbox One and you know that Red Dead Redemption, the original, is backwards compatible with the Xbox One. So you can get the Xbox 360 game, put that in there, and play right now. There were a lot of updates that were given in terms of backwards compatibility for the Xbox on Tuesday when they had Inside Xbox. And I had a chance to watch it, and I was waiting for the backwards compatibility announcement, and they blew me away. 19 original Xbox games coming in backwards compatibility, and the majority of them are Star Wars. I never thought that would happen. I never thought that we would see Star Wars games as backwards compatible at first. I've got 2 of them on my Xbox right now. I got The Force Unleashed, which is a great game, the first one. Second one sucks, but the first one is good. And of course, Knights of the Old Republic. And now they've announced, I think, like 5 or 6 more Star Wars games that just came in. And by the way, Canadian Basement, thank you for the follow here. What's up, buddy? I'm great to see you here right now, hanging out. We're going to have Retribution going on in a few minutes. Didn't work for us in the beginning, but I will have loot boxes coming up in just a few minutes. 55 loot boxes, as you guys see on the screen. We gained one more since the start of the show. We're going to open up 55. I'm going to blow my load in just a few minutes. But, yeah, they announced a whole bunch of original Xbox games. Conquer Live and Reloaded, getting Conquer's Bad Fur Day on Xbox One. That's going to be great. I absolutely love that game. I have it on Rare Replay, but you know what? To have it with, I think on the original Xbox, it's got the graphics are a bit more upgraded than what it was on the N64. So looking really forward to that. But Star Wars games that were announced, let me get some of these off my chest here. Knights of the Old Republic 2 is going to be out, so I'll have that with my original one, so I'm really excited about that. Jedi Knight Jedi Academy is going to be out. Also, we have here Jedi Starfighter, which is alright. I played it on back in the day. I don't really feel the need to go play it again for some strange reason. I feel like Jedi Academy would be the same way too. And yes, Conker's Bad Fur Day was glorious. Thank you, Canadian Basement, because you are absolutely correct. Absolutely fucking correct on that. I love that game. I will stream it. That's how awesome it is. I mean, start streaming that next week. Who knows? I think, yeah, next week Conker will be out. But also we're going to get Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, two games I never thought would come. They're going to be available, and this is on April 26th. They're going to be out for the Xbox, on Xbox One. And I can't wait for that day, because when both of those games are available, how much you guys want to bet that the community currently that's in Star Wars Battlefront 2 for EA will drop right off and go to the original games? Because let me tell you, those original games were awesome. You could play them offline. You can get instant action. Go on there and pick whatever type of game you want. Use vehicles. Use whatever. Everything that we wanted. We're going to have Galactic Conquest. We're going to have everything we wanted in Star Wars Battlefront 2 from EA. And we're going to get it from these games back in the day that were released by Pandemic. And you know what? I'm more excited to play those than I am Battlefront 2 that I have right now for EA. Even though I play it and I do have fun with it from time to time, I'd rather go back to the originals back in 2005 and 2006. I'd rather play them. I'm more excited about playing those games because to me, they're better. And but having all those Star Wars games, there's other games too. Mercenaries, Playground of Destruction is going to be out. I love that game. Especially also got really into Mercenaries 2 back when I was at PAX, and I met the guy who worked on the game. And we always thought about the opening of the game where Matthias gets shot in the ass, and it's so funny. He goes on revenge just for getting shot in the ass. So I thought that was really funny. But yeah, I'm surprised that game's not backwards compatible yet. But if the first game's out there, it's only a matter of time before we get the sequel. I can only say that about Ninja Gaiden. We're still waiting for that one too. But I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, Conker's going to be there. Blinks. And here's a game called Breakdown. I don't have the full list in front of me, but 19 games. Oh, Panzer Dragoon Orta is going to be one of those games. Who would have thought Panzer Dragoon Orta? I never really thought that game we would actually get it. But that is a nice, really rare title, hard to find out in the market. If you go to any gaming stores and you're looking around the original Xbox games, hard to find Panzer Dragoon Orta. And if you do, you'd be prepared to pay out, a lot just to go ahead and play it. But I hope that these original Xbox games continue to go. I know they've been putting them out in bunches. They don't have achievements, which is fine. But if they keep putting them out in bunches, I'm excited for it. And they also announced some Xbox 360 games getting the Xbox One X 4K treatment. We're talking Gears of War 2 got the 4K treatment. And all the DLC, if you haven't bought the DLC now, I mean, geez, how old is that game now? What, 2008 when that game was released? If you don't have the DLC now, what the hell? Right now you get it for free. All the DLC for free. That's a really neat deal to go ahead and pick that up. Sonic Generations was made backwards compatible, which was brand new this week. I'm waiting. They've been releasing. Sega's been really good on this backwards compatibility thing. They've been putting out games left and right. And now we get Sonic Generations, which I feel like has been one of the last really good Sonic games lately. I've been waiting for it and finally got it. I picked it up on sale back in a Christmas sale. They had it for like $7, and I ended up buying it. And I've been waiting all this time, which feels like a couple of years. Finally, now we get it. I was still waiting on a few more games, but Red Dead Redemption also got 4K upgrade. It runs in native 4K on the Xbox One X. So if you have Xbox One X and you're playing Red Dead Redemption, you're looking forward to Red Dead Redemption 2, put that sucker in there. Go play, whether it's the actual game or Undead Nightmare, or if you're playing multiplayer. I don't know if anyone's really playing multiplayer, but go back and enjoy that game, and I can't wait to go ahead and play it in glorious 4K. Oh my god. I am ready to like jizz all over the fucking place just knowing about that. Just to do Red Dead Redemption. I think there was a few other games that did get it. Portal 2 got it, and Star Wars The Force Unleashed also got the 4K treatment. So we got a lot of enhanced games. Really, really into it. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 has big boots to fill. Canadian Basement mentioning that. I agree. I'm looking forward to it. When you think even Grand Theft Auto felt the same way when it went from 4 to 5. And I feel like whenever they decide to do a 6th game, which is still way down the road at this point, unlike some YouTubers who like to put shit out there and say, oh, look, I got Grand Theft Auto 6. I think you guys know who I'm talking about. He's an asshole anyway. He just looks for monetization. But this Red Dead Redemption 2 is just way big boots, and I hope at E3 this year we get to see the game. I'm really excited if they put the game out there for everyone to play. I've been to E3 once in my life. I went in 2009, and it was one of the best times I ever had. And when we get close to E3, I'll talk about some of the memories I had with E3, and same thing will go with PAX and stuff like that. I've been down to PAX, what they call PAX Prime now. Back then it was still just known as PAX, but I'll talk about those. I went there for a couple of years. Hopefully at some point I'm going to be able to go back again and go do stuff. Not I don't even need it as a media badge like when I went. I would just go as just a regular person to go there, just hang out and do shit. But yeah, I want them to show it at E3. I don't think they need to show trailers and all that stuff, but give us gameplay, give us something to get excited for. I know it's not that hard to get up for a Rockstar game, but yeah, they got big boots to fill. I believe they will do it. I believe they will make it happen, and I can only just sit here, hope for the best. I just put my hands up, say, God, please help Rockstar as best as you can to make Red Dead Redemption 2 the greatest game ever made. It could happen. Please make that happen. Amen. Anyway. But yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, really looking forward to it. The original Xbox games, they're going to start as early as next week. The Star Wars games, if you really want the Star Wars stuff, you have to wait till later this month, April 26th, to get a chance to play them. But I love the fact what Microsoft is doing with backwards compatibility. I know some people might say, well, I don't want to sit there and play old games. But the fact is, a lot of the old games that they're bringing out are games that we still want to play. And for me, it's the convenience of having these games. Does it completely make up for the lack of AAA exclusives? Not really. But it's a start in the right direction. Hopefully, Sony, when they release PlayStation 5, feels that they need backwards compatibility with PS4, because you do. You have to have it. Gaikai PlayStation Now, not the answer. So hopefully they learn that lesson from there and do something good. Yeah, definitely. I like what Microsoft is doing with cross-platform play with PC. Absolutely, Canadian Basement. That is something that's really good. And of course, if I had PC, yeah, that'd be great because I'd have Play Anywhere. But I'm happy that we get some of these games that they do that. I know the creators of Fortnite. They're happy with it, and they want the PlayStation community as well to kind of bring one big community all together with Fortnite. And I don't know if that'll ever happen at this point. I know Sony said something last generation with Microsoft when Microsoft was kicking their ass, saying, hey, let's do cross-platform play, and Microsoft said no, and now we're kind of seeing the same thing in this console generation where Microsoft's reaching out and Sony is saying, hell to the no, we're not going to do it. But the creators of Fortnite, and Epic Games are saying, come on, yes, we want it. We got it with Microsoft and PC right now. Help us out. So definitely want to see it. Speaking of Fortnite, Fortnite's got, I think there's a limited time event that's going to be coming up very soon. If you guys have seen that comet or a meteor that's sitting up there, it looks like it's going to hit Tilted Towers. It's coming up real soon. Supposedly someone found something of an event called Impact. I think Mr. Dalek JD brought it up, and they're talking about, of course, the meteor that's going to hit Tilted Towers coming up real soon. So I will be watching that, keeping an eye on that whenever that's going to happen. And if they do have a limited time event, I'll have it on Twitch so you guys can come check it out and we can play some Fortnite. Even though I'm not the best at the game, I try. I haven't gotten a victory royale yet. The only thing I've gotten as a victory in Battle Royale so far is in PUBG, and that's when we would play in squad play. So here's hoping that it does happen. All right. Enough of that stuff. We got 55 loot boxes here. People want to see the loot boxes get opened. Let's see. Canadian Basement saying, "Yeah, I suck ass at all Battle Royale games, but soon I will learn." Yeah, that's how it is for me too. Some of these people, especially who are playing Fortnite, man, they are really, really good, especially when they start building stuff. I did get a few people when I built. I got one of those Porta-Fort grenades that they just put out, and I used that, and I had a blast with it, building stuff. And I did one in Tilted Towers, so everyone tried to come after me, and I started shooting them down, and I got maybe 4, 5, 6 kills in that game. Of course, didn't win. I think I finished like 13th in the game, but it was a lot of fun using that thing. But let's see. Yeah, it's going to be 90% spray paints. Yeah, pretty much. I seem to have a lot of those little sprays and everything. But you're sitting there saying 90% spray paints for this loot box opening. Don't jinx me, Canadian Basement. Don't jinx me. Come on, man. We gotta stay focused here. 55 loot boxes. I am gonna blow my load right now. Sir Cardinal's in the house. Yeah, I like PUBG on mobile too. I'm really enjoying it. And during the outage, I was playing a lot of that, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes. But here we go. 55 loot boxes. It's like saying I want to say, can I get a loot box hype right now? But D-Moon in the house. D-Moon saying spray and pray, baby. Here we go. We're going to open up 55 loot boxes just for you guys. Let's do this shit. First one. Here we go. Give me some skins. I asked for skins, and I didn't get any fucking skins. But I got currency. Yay. Let's see, we got a voice line here. I might end up where I'm headed too, with a bunch of sprays, right? Here's an icon, and just for Canadian Basement and D-Moon, here you go. Give me some foreskins, definitely. What's in the box, of course? Yep, we got a spray there, and we're going to go ahead and bounce out of that. Let's open another box. Blow my load, baby. Here we go. Uh-oh. Might have a good one here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We got an icon. We got a voice line. This is new from Zarya. You can see that with the Archives logo. We got an emote and a victory pose. So we only got an emote and a victory pose. What's the emote here? Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I got one. Let's see. Can I equip it? Yeah, we might as well, because I can remove the heroic one. We'll give him Disney. All right, Disney for an emote. And then we got a victory pose. This is new for the Archives. Confident. All right. Let's open up another one. We want skins, baby. We want skins. Give me them 4 skins. Well, they all are a part of the Archives. Reinhardt, Master Race. Thank you, Canadian Basement. Not much here. We got another spray. You guys want them sprays? There's some sprays for you. Another 50 in currency. All right. Next. Here comes another one. Boy, you guys really love them sprays. Look at that. There's another one. Show me what you got. You got a spray there with Roadhog. That looks pretty cool. Some of these I might eventually just equip. We've got a victory pose for Brigitte. I don't have anything for Brigitte yet, so this is a first. You get enough money. Let's see. You get enough money, you can buy some foreskins. I know a guy. Thank you, Canadian Basement. May there with a soft serve spray. Okay. Let's move on. New loot box. Here we go. We got a long way to go. Uh-oh. Let's see, we got more currency. Another spray. Boy, you guys love your sprays. This is new for the Archives. Pajamas. We did get a skin. There is a new skin, but it's not part of Archives. But we got a Lucio skin. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'll tell you what, we'll equip it for right now. So there you go. Bermejo. And another spray for Reinhardt. Reinhardt number 1. Yes, Basement has a price on his foreskin. Let's open up another one. Here we go. Come on, where's my epic shit? Come on now. Another spray. Boy, you guys really got me with these sprays.
Have you, seen my glasses?
There you go, Winston. That's a new one. And we do get a new skin for Soldier 76. This is the Jet skin. So that's new. Not part of Archives, though.
Poor craftsman blames their tools.
Poor craftsman blames their tools. Alright, let's open another one. We got 49 more to go. Boy, we haven't really gotten shit. Again, another icon. Again, for all you guys with them sprays, there's a spray. We got some more loot and another spray. Very interesting. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time with sprays right now. Can't believe you guys did that to me now. Here we go. There's a victory pose by Junkrat. That's actually pretty cool. I like that one. I'm going to equip that now. That's brand new for Archives.
Life is pain. So is death.
Ooh, do I want to use that? I'll tell you what. I am going to go ahead and put that in. There you go. Life is pain, so is death. Got more currency, and we got a victory pose for Torbjorn. Can't even say his name today. Isn't that great? Let's see. Sitting pretty. I'll tell you what. We'll give you that one for right now. Alright, let's open up another box. Come on, baby. We need some legendary shit. We are not getting nothing right now. And there's for all you people that love sprays. And just for that, I'm just going to skip it and move on. Oh, here we go. Here we got something here. It's a skin. We got a Doomfist skin. This is called Lake. Again, it's just part of the regular game. Not part of Archives, fortunately.
For you, we're not keeping score.
Okay, for you, we are not keeping score. Yes. We got an emote from Moira. I will go ahead and use that because I don't have anything for her. What it is on the Xbox, guys, I don't have a whole ton of stuff. I think on my PS4 I have a lot more. There's something for Hanzo, another spray. For all you guys that want sprays. I think you guys jinxed me on these. And it looks like we got another skin here for Sombra. Called Noche. Another voice line. Yes, that was my lesson for today. Don't open all these loot boxes, for you will get sprays. There's a emote for Lucio. There you go. We'll go ahead and give you that one. And another spray there for Anna. Come on, baby. Give me some skins for this collection. And we got I thought it was a skin for a second, but nope, it's an emote. Got a voice line for Widow. Rude. It's a highlight intro. There's your highlight intro for Torbjorn. Greetings from the movies, says Elias. What is up, Elias? What porno are you watching? You guys are crazy. I love you. Another skin here. Got the Ruxo skin. Again, not part of Archives, but still. Getting a lot of Lucio skins here today. Let's open up another. We got a long way to go, but give me some stuff. We got voice lines. We got a lot of voice lines in this one. There, need a second opinion. This is new right here. Another. And it's a victory pose for Lucio. Okay.
I've taken your opinion under advisement.
Alright. Well, I'll take this under advisement too by going ahead and give you 4 out of 4. There you go. 42 more to go. Oh, look at that. There you go. We got something good. We got something good. Some currency. We got another voice line.
Watches.
You get the ghost watches. Yep. And we got a skin for May. This is the Rescue Me skin. I'll be nice and equip that because that looks pretty cool. May dressed as a firefighter. So there you go. Saw the movie Rampage. How was it? Gotta let us know. Don't spoil the movie, even though, you know, I've heard good and bad. And a player icon, so we could skip that. Alright, here we go. 41 more to go. I'm bound to get something really from this collection in terms of skins. We have not got anything. We had a voice line. Yeah, just start hammering. Maybe I'll get a skin. How about that? Another icon and another voice line. You damn right. You gotta believe. I believe. I believe this is the one. Give me a skin from this collection right now. Well, I got a skin. How about that? We got the Nuit skin for Widowmaker. Looks really cool. Pretty neat. I'm using Kerrigan now from StarCraft on there. Yeah, that's how I feel too sometimes. I think D Moon kind of jinxed me there. Another spray. There you go, because y'all like spray so much. 39 more to go. Boy, I can't get no hype on this. Nothing. Nothing. Can't get any hype. You gotta get some hype here. We gotta get something here. Play nice. Play Farah. Got some more icons. Here's a voice line. Yeah, my current outlook is pretty concerning too, and I'm not really getting anything. Can't get nothing. Another spray from Reaper. I love Reaper. He's one of my favorite characters. Alright, here we go. Give me something. Give me... it's another emote.
I am the Rocket Queen.
Yeah. Here I am, your Rocket Queen, oh yeah. That's a pretty cool little highlight intro. I think that one is new too, so I'm going to go ahead and give that one the opening. Yeah, that one's part of Archives, that's cool. Yeah, kindly adjust this right now because I need something. Look at all that hype. FSAN9 coming in with all that hype. We need it right about now because we need skins. We are not getting shit. Kind of really disappointed not getting... Look at that. Spray. Here's another one. And an icon. Another spray. Yeah, skip. We need skins. Oh, that's an interesting one I see there from Arisa. Yeah, quit your laughing, Bastion. Here we get the puppy victory pose. Really neat. And another skin. Okay. 35 more to go. Hey, you would think by now we would get something, a skin from this collection. Wow. Another spray. Yeah, too easy to rate me on this thing right now because that's how I'm feeling, bro. Canadian Basic says nice sprays, bro. Yeah, we're getting a lot of them. I think someone was right. 90% sprays. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's fucking currency. But he did get an archive skin. Here we go of Reinhardt. This is Lieutenant Wilhelm. This is from last year. Last year's archives event had this skin. Still really cool. I like this one. Really awesome. I do like that skin. Another spray. Got more currency. We got over 3,000 in currency. We might have to buy some skins, folks. We need more gold right about now. Come on, baby. Uh-oh, 2 purples. We get a highlight intro. Let's say it one more time. That is pretty cool. I like that. Oh, it would help if I go ahead and equip it. Yeah, it won't let me. Huh. Anyway, we'll do that later. More currency. We got another emote. There you go, Farah. You can have an emote. And a victory pose from Sombra. Okay, not bad. Alright, give me another box. Good, you know what would suck is if I only get one skin from this event. More currency, yay. That's a pretty neat spray. Yeah, I feel amateur hour right now from opening these boxes. It feels amateur hourish. That's a pretty neat spray from Junkrat. I'm gonna give him that one. Tell you what, we'll replace that one. There you go. Bang bang. Bang bang, I need another gold. Give me some gold. It looks like we got another Doomfist skin there. Yep, we did. This is Daisy. I'm feeling the Daisy, but we'll equip it for now. And let's see. Oh, we got a voice line. Time is on my side. Yeah, I wish it was on my side opening these boxes. Looks like a Brigitte spray, which I'll get later. We are not getting anything, folks. We are getting nothing. Another spray. Here's a voice line. Yeah, neither am I when I open these boxes. I feel like I'm getting older by the second. Reinhardt there. We did get a skin from Farah. This is the Amethyst skin. Pretty cool. But again, nothing. We need to get something good here. Spray game is on point, I'm telling you. Might as well just say, let's get a spray hype going. If we get a spray hype going, maybe we'll get some skins instead. More sprays, an icon, and there's a voice line here. Yeah, some assembly required, alright. Let's open up another one. No gold hype, man. We need a gold hype, dude. We need anything we can get at this point. In a victory pose. Okay. Yes.
I'm sure there's a reasonable scientific explanation for this.
Yes, there must be a scientific explanation for why I'm not getting any skins right now. We are not getting shit. Look at that. Spray hype. Spray hype. There it is. three fucking sprays. Oh my god, you guys are killing me with all these sprays. Gold. Here we go. Well, it gave me gold all right. Oh my lord.
Don't call me a hero.
Yeah, don't call me a hero, alright. The only place I'm a hero is on Monetize This. And another spray. Alright. My gold was gold. Purple. Purple number. We did get a skin here for Bastion. It's a Dawn skin. Currently I'm using the Tombstone. Kind of like the Tombstone one better. Another spray. Got a highlight intro. We'll go ahead and take that one. Come on, gold. Give me a gold one. Gold one, gold one, gold one. Really not getting very far here.
No parking.
Got a victory pose for Roadhog. That's pretty cool. So I guess on the Archives ones, they're throwing a lot of these mugshot style poses. Look cool on Junkrat.
I want to hug you like big, fuzzy Siberian bear.
Very interesting.
Good one.
Yeah. Try that again.
I want to hug you like big, fuzzy Siberian bear.
Good one.
That's pretty much the way I would go ahead and put that one. No! Oh my god, nothing.
You wanna scrap with me?
Yeah, you don't want none of me.
This is to my liking.
I bet it is.
Was that all?
Well, it better not be, because I got some gold to get here. Let's do this. Oh my god, this is terrible.
Ready to give up?
No, I am not ready to give up. An icon.
I am not your savior.
That's pretty cool one from Doomfist.
Comes a new challenger.
Here comes a new challenger. 20 more left. I did 35 loot boxes and didn't get shit. Tell me how messed up that is. Another skin here from McCree. This is the lake. skin. Part of the basic game. And another spray there. There's a nice tracer one. Come on, gold hype. No, nothing. Looks like a skin there. We got sprays. Look at them sprays on point. Did get another skin for Reinhardt. This is Cobalt.
Man's gotta have rules.
Damn right, a man's got to have rules. That's fucked up. 35 boxes and nothing but a couple of generic skins. You damn right. That's pretty shitty, man. Might have to say something to the Overwatch team saying, what the hell, dude? Oh, 2 golds, 2 golds. 2 golds. Ask and ye shall receive 2 golds. And we did get a skin for Zenyatta. I don't think that one's for archives, though, but still, cool. Look at that. I'm even going to equip it. Yep, it's not part of archives or icon, but this skin is. This Winston one is. This is one of the new ones from archives. This is Specimen 28. Brand new skin. So this one's new. We got 2 golds. That was a nice one. Probably won't even see any more nice ones for the rest of these openings. I'm going to equip that one because it's new. And we got more gold. Come on, do it again. Oh, we got an emote. We got a victory pose. I'll equip it for right now because it gives me something. Look at that. For you spray people. We got an emote. Okay, that's pretty cool. You win on that one.
Timely intervention.
A timely intervention. Yep. Here, come on, baby. Let's do this. We need some gold. 16 more to go. Looks like another generic skin we got there. Another voice line. There you go. So we did get a skin here for Tracer. Hot pink. Some of that hot pink ass. Y'all like that right there. Hot pink ass. One more time for you perverts. Hot pink ass. There you go for Tracer.
Diva 1, bad guy 0.
Diva 1, bad guy 0. That's how I feel right now with these loot boxes. More currency.
Sorry about that.
Ugh. A bad one here, too. More sprays. We did get a skin here for Brigitte. First skin I picked up for Brigitte now. So we got a Plumon skin. We'll go ahead and take that. Because that was just a classic one I had before. And I dreamt I was gold in a loot box right now because I'm not getting shit. Wow, this is crazy.
I'm on top of the world.
Yeah, I wish I was too.
Time pass.
Yeah. Okay, nothing in there. Come on, skins. There's a gold. Oh, look at that. We picked up 2 skins in this one. One's a generic. But we got Roadhog's sand skin. I know that's not the one you guys want to see, but still. Well, nonetheless, we'll equip it for now. Here it is, folks. Genji's Black Watch skin. Now, again, this one was from last year as well. I have this one on my PS4. It's awesome. That is really awesome. Speaking of Genji, I also got the Genji statue, which is really awesome too. But this one was so badass from last year. And it's a spray all in black there for Genji's dragon spray. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that was a pretty decent box. Can't say I've had a lot of them. I've had a lot of weak ones. And we got a victory pose here from Zarya. Yeah, spray. Here's another skin for Diva. This is watermelon. Not bad. Usually I would get hyped on the purple ones, but I'm not. There's a couple of new ones here. Alright, I have to equip that one. That one's good. I like that one. Look at that spray, dude. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Alright, we got 9 left. We gotta get something out of this. Not really getting much. We got a victory pose from Moira. Go ahead and let that one in here. We got a spray there from Soldier. That's a pretty cool one. Tell you what, I'll throw that in there. Icons and another spray. Hey, boy, I'm telling you. Sprays are on hype. 90% sprays thanks to Comedian Basement. Because he was absolutely right. Another voice line. We got a victory pose for Genji. I think I got sword stance on there right now, so I'm going to leave that one. 7 left. 7 left, folks. We need something. More currency. We got over 4,000 in currency.
I have the right stuff.
Well, if you had the right stuff, you'd get me something out of this. Yes, keep calm and trace it on. Over 4,000 in currency right now, so that's good news. And, oh, what is this? We got a victory pose for Lucio. I'll give you that one.
Why do you struggle?
Yeah, I'm struggling alright. 55 loot boxes and didn't get shit. That's a pretty neat one from Junkrat. I'll give you that one. 5 left. We gotta get 1 in here at least. Ugh. Wait till this thing really starts giving me duplicates. 4 more to go. 2 purples. Whoa, look at that skin. Not part of Archives, but still, it's the white skin for Reaper. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Not going to equip it right now because I'm using Shiver, and it's pretty awesome. And another skin here by Bastion. This is Null Sector. This is new. This is a brand new one. So we did get at least a brand new one. There we go. I don't think that was in last year's at all. I think this is new for this year. Oh, here comes the gold. And it's a brand new one. We got Orisa with a skin called Twilight. It's pretty neat. I like my carbon fiber one, though, better. And here it is. Torbjorn. That is brand new. That's new for this year. I will equip it because that's pretty neat. Yeah, I think they stopped doing duplicates because they got in trouble overseas. I think that was back during the anniversary there, Canadian Basement. I think during the anniversary collection, there was a lot of trouble people were getting during that time. Yeah, we got some voice lines.
I do not want a banana.
I like that one. Sorry, you're late. Yeah, well, late on the loot box game. Alright, folks. This is the last one. Can I get a gold hype right now? Can I get a gold hype right now in the chat? We got to get a gold hype going right now. This is it. This is it. Last one we got. We got to get something out of this. Not even a gold hype. Alright, here we go. Well, we sure as hell didn't get one either. We got a skin there for Reaper. This is the blood skin, which is pretty cool. I like this one. Pretty neat.
Cheeky.
Cheeky, yeah. You could call it cheesy, too. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of those little things. Let me tell you. There's the gold hype comes right at the end. Thank you, FSAN9. Oh man, we did not get lucky. We struck out a lot here. But what to do at 4,000 in currency? We can get a skin with this in-game currency. Do you guys know of any good ones you think I should go ahead and get? Usually I would get them for Reaper because Reaper has cool stuff. And I always like to play as Widowmaker as well. And Widowmaker has a really cool one. I go back down to it. It's Talon. Talon is pretty neat for the Widowmaker skin. I like that one a lot. I might get that one. Let's see. So if you guys know of any characters we think we should get them for, let me know in the chat here. And I know McCree has a really cool one as well. He's got the Blackwatch one. That's really neat. And for 1,000, I'm going to do it. 1,000 credits, there we go. I'll at least get something. And I'll equip it right now. We got a 3,000 because we're going to save the 3,000 for a big one. I use Reaper a lot because he's one of my favorites. Widowmaker is also one of my favorites. Genji, obviously. Let's try and see if we can get Retribution going. We're going to see if we can get going in this one. We'll start out in normal. So let's see if we can get a match going. I think some people have told me it's been a while they can get into one of these games, and I really want to do one since I did one beforehand. Waiting, waiting. Here we go. We got one. Here we go. I'll play the whole intro, guys.
An Overwatch facility was attacked. The team needed to respond, but officially, their hands were tied. Luckily, Blackwatch plays by its own rules. We all knew who was responsible. Rumor had it he'd be well protected. Our mission was to drop in and get him out so he could face the music. At least, that's how it was supposed to go.
Good evening, Commander Reyes. How will this look on the news? Overwatch unlawfully abducting a respected businessman? Even if you take me now, my friends would have me released within the week. All these theatrics have been a waste of our time. You're right.
Oh, nice.
What did you do? This was not the plan.
Well, looks like we're going with Plan B.
Alright, here we go.
Looks like they've got this place sealed tight. Someone start a breach on the front door. We need to get out of here before the whole base is on top of us.
Almost like someone pulled them up.
Want something done right. Breach in progress. Everyone gets settled in.
Good thing we're not in any hurry.
Heads up! They're above us!
They're coming directly at us.
So what do we do now, boss?
We get out of this room, then head through the city to the extraction zone. After that, we sit tight and hope someone comes to pick us up.
Quite a plan B. was even worried.
Buckle up, enemies engaging.
On the move.
Was there another one? Oh, there they are.
Reposition. We're making progress on the door. How's everyone doing?
All right.
Be better.
Just grand here.
Prepare for engagement.
Clearing the area.
Oh, we got a few more.
On the move. Reaching now. Get ready.
About damn time.
Everyone through the breach. We're getting out of here.
Heard you troublemakers might need a ride. Head for the art gallery. I'll pick you up there.
You heard her. Let's move.
Sniper.
Sniper sights. Sniper neutralized.
Looks like they brought in the heavy hitters. Yeah, really rolled out the red carpet. Watch your back.
Feels like Talon is mobilizing the entire army.
Hit the horse.
Bad guys on the water. Talon sniper. Sniper ahead.
Sniper eliminated. We got company.
So much for keeping a low profile. The entire city must be awake now.
Let's just get out of here alive.
Perhaps next time we might select an...
Here they come.
I passed this board.
Oh shit.
Assassin
Get ready.
What's your status, Commander?
Art gallery's in sight. We'll be there shortly.
The whole city's flush with Talon soldiers.
Should be smooth sailing from here.
Oh shit.
Had to say, didn't you? I withdraw my previous comment. We're definitely not out of the woods yet. Definitely right. Clearing the area.
Take out the heavy. Heavy's taking some damage.
Heavy assault's down.
Never mind.
Picked up some company on the way in. I'm gonna try to shake them, but it might take a little while.
No problem. We're used to waiting around. Getting shot at. And getting shot at.
You two are adorable.
Fancy place here.
Try to leave everything in one piece.
A little behind here.
Watch the ceiling.
She has revealed herself. Assassin eliminated.
Here they come. Extraction points in sight. We need pickup now.
I'll be there. Just keep the landing zone clear for me.
Name on your reservation.
No reservation. Party of 4. For the last.
I'm terrible.
We're at the extraction point. Where are you?
I'm just entering Venice airspace. It shouldn't be much longer.
If you're not coming soon, you may as well turn around. Whoa, don't listen to him. We're getting out of here. Behind you.
Touch from afar.
Alright, that was cool.
Keep your eyes open. There's an assassin here. Assassin eliminated. It's your fault, Commander. We had a plan. We could have right out of the city.
Custer had a plan.
Dropship coming in hot.
They've deployed a sniper.
Take her down. He's over there.
That should make it easier to maneuver.
Touch from afar.
What's keeping our eye? We can't wait forever. Something tells
Tell me about it.
A bad guy's conversion in our position
Valkyrie's instincts are, as ever, unimpeachable.
What's that got?
My will.
Sniper. Reyes, he's locked on you!
Watch over there. Stay out of her sights. Sniper eliminated.
Watch out for him! Watch your back.
Heavy is
Commander, I have visual on your position. I'm coming in for a landing, but it's gonna be a little hot.
Everyone, get ready to get on board. About damn time.
Blackwatch team, get to the roof of the restaurant for immediate evac.
This is it. Don't do anything stupid. Clearly have that. Heavy assault incoming.
Get in.
Everyone get on board so we can get out of here.
Not a second too soon.
Our target was dead. So, I guess he got what was coming to him. Still, didn't seem right. But that wasn't the end of our problems. For the first time, people knew we were out there. New faces stepped up to fill the void in Talon.
Doomfist.
And I can't help but wonder if that's where it all started to go wrong.
Mm-hmm. Alright guys, so there you go. Retribution. The latest there from Overwatch. And do I see 2 more loot boxes? We earned them. Let's do them. Here we go. Give me a gold hype. There's a gold. And what do you know? We got some cool stuff here. Look at this. We got a highlight intro. I'll give you that one. We got a Reaper spray. Here's a new skin from May. This is brand new for Archives as well. The PJ's skin. And then we got another one for Farah, which is the Emerald. It's a generic. One more loot box. Here we go. Looks like we got more currency, and we did get a skin for Diva. This is the Blueberry.
You really should take better care of yourself.
Yeah, tell me about it. And another Wanted, Dead or Alive. Your face here. That's pretty neat. There you go. Loot boxes. Didn't really get the loot boxes I was really hoping for, but guess can't always get a whole bunch of golds, you know. You hope to get them, but they come up short. Gets a little disappointing when you don't get what you want, but hey, that's how life is. Can't always get what you want. I just need your money. It's pretty much Activision in a whole nutshell right there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed those maps there to go ahead and do Retribution. I thought that was pretty cool to go ahead and do them, so I was pretty happy with that. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited to be, back home doing all this stuff. I will have another episode next week, hopefully with a computer that is working. Hope to get that taken care of. Really hope you guys enjoyed tonight. If you did, for those of you guys that are on YouTube, make sure you guys go ahead and leave a thumbs up. Greatly appreciate that. You got to see some Overwatch gameplay to show off Retribution, showed off Uprising again. Of course, we all knew Uprising from last year, but really cool to have it back. But for all you guys on YouTube, leave me a thumbs up. Greatly appreciate that. Leave some comments in the comment section. If you guys have some games that you want to see on a future stream, I would appreciate that. So if you guys want to do something like that, that would be really cool. We got some shows coming up, of course, this weekend. Monetize This tomorrow. May even do a pre-Monetize This live stream. Probably be on tomorrow. Maybe with some more Overwatch, or maybe playing Far Cry 5. Very possible I could be doing Far Cry 5 tomorrow, because I really want to get into that game. It's been sitting there for a while. I've been wanting to play, and at some point I'm going to break that game out and really get going on it. We'll even do the secret ending in the beginning, and then go right into the game, because that would be what everybody wants to see. So that would be pretty awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoyed everything here tonight. A little PvE going on. We'll have some PvP and things like that in the long run, especially with Overwatch and any other game that we can all get together and play the game, whether it's Fortnite or PUBG and stuff like that. I think Joe wants to do a lot of PUBG, and I'm looking to jump in. I have done it a couple times with them, and hopefully we'll get to play some more matches there. But hopefully you guys enjoyed everything here. The Himmelgod has spoken once again for episode 2. Not the kind of episode I was really hoping for because of the whole computer thing, but kind of was able to throw the gameplay in there. Of course, as I said, each episode's just going to get better anyway. And episode 3 is going to be even better. We'll be talking about a little bit more about me. Being a Corvette owner, I always wanted to get into the secret rules of the Corvette owner. I want to go ahead and share those. Some of the things you guys might have seen out there on the road, especially with a Corvette owner. I'm going to be getting into that in a future episode. We're going to have a lot of stuff coming up, of course. We're going to have the NFL draft. We'll probably have an episode based on the NFL draft coming up, especially because during one of the episodes, the draft will be going on. So kind of really want to get into that with the NFL draft. Also, we got NBA playoffs going on. Go Heat. They played the Philadelphia 76ers in the first round. I was hoping they'd drop down to 7th and go play Boston instead. But I guess I'll take a division title in a matchup with the Sixers in the first round. That's going to be a very tough matchup, but really looking forward to it. I'm a big sports guy. I can't handle that. I will be around tomorrow on Monetize This. You guys will probably see me in the chat. Usually I just hang out there, and Joe and Ken and the gang, they do their thing. And it's a Points in the Bank episode again tomorrow, because Joe kind of felt bad about being Mr. Points in the Bank while he already has the belt. Doesn't make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Joe Cronin's cock must win. Well, I don't know what he was thinking on that one. I was trying to take it away so we could put it on someone else to make things interesting. He decided to go ahead and play the other realm. We'll see how he is tomorrow. Might have to respond if he starts doing the Himmelgod Slayer routine that he pulled this past Friday. Of course, this Saturday we have Corrupted, we got Insomniac, we also have Derailed. All those episodes coming up this weekend. Let's see. Insomniac usually comes up first. It's around 8, 9 o'clock on Saturday. And then we'll have Corrupted on the late night, and Derailed also comes up on the late night as well, as you get to hang out with members of the community. So it's a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys check that out. I'm probably going to be there, more than likely, hopefully. If I do, it'll probably be through my Xbox, since the computer took a shit. But hey, Apple Care, I love it. They're going to hold me out for another year, and we'll get that baby fixed over at Best Buy, though. But thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for being here. I'd love to stay on later, but I'm probably not going to get some normal sleep here tonight, especially when you're working night shift and just getting done with that, and you got to readjust to regular everyday life. So I need to get back to that. but I'm a little bit more awake than I usually was a few hours ago. But thank you guys for joining me. Leave a like on the way out. Those of you guys on YouTube, leave a like on the way out. Those of you guys who are here for the very first time, go ahead and send a sub my way. Not an actual sub, but a subscription, not a sub, even though I waited forever at Publix today for a sub. It was really crazy because I think even online ordering wasn't doing that great either. But it's my favorite place to go shopping, by the way. But yeah, leave a sub on my channel. Leave a follow here on Twitch. We had a couple of new followers today. So thank you, by the way, to both Canadian Basement as well as Sir Cardinal, both of you guys joining on the channel. We've grown to over 238 followers here on Twitch. I greatly appreciate it. FSAN9, I want to appreciate you being in here, throwing all that hype in there. Greatly appreciated, even though the loot boxes didn't work out our way. Canadian Basement, thank you very much for hanging out. Alpha Excalibur 8, thank you. Elias is always someone you could count on being in here on the stream. Sir Cardinal was here. D-Moon was hanging out. We might have a little rivalry going down the road if we support some people that we want to go ahead and throw support to. Online Persona, thank you very much for being here. Killdozer was here. He's definitely going to be hanging out probably more on the YouTube side, though. But I greatly appreciate everyone who got to hung out. We'll have a even better episode the next time. I will, guys, fill me in on Twitter. I will fill you in with whatever's coming up. So follow me on Twitter at @highoctane_buzz. Make sure you guys go there. If you're on YouTube, as you know, it's my name right there, Brian Himmelfarb. Send that sub, and greatly appreciate it. I do want to give a shout out to Adam Eason. Adam Eason, one of the new subscribers over on YouTube. So I want to greatly appreciate Adam. Thank you very much for sending that subscription on my YouTube page, by the way, as I'm taking a last look at everything that might have happened here before everything is over here for today. It looks like that is the last person I got to check out. So I think I got everybody. Hopefully I did. If not, I'm pretty sure you guys will go ahead and let me go. Thank you guys for being here. We'll have another big action-packed episode next week. And as I said, God of War coming up next week. So we're going to definitely be doing that on a Friday live stream. On Thursday, who knows? I'm going to leave it wide open. If you guys have a game that you guys want me to sit and play, throw it in the comment section. Greatly appreciate that. You know, throw it in my Twitter. Let me know if there's a game you guys want to see me play. I think it was Renegade Joe Compton who brought up Gravel on PS4. Had a chance to check out the game. Looks pretty cool over there from Codemasters. Pretty cool racing game. So we'll definitely take a look at that as a future live stream, as Renegade Joe Compton, aka Renegade, wants a shot with me and do some racing. So I'm going to say keep in tune for that there, Renegade Joe Compton, because that might just happen. Shout out to once again to Joe Cronin, Justin Bailey, of course, Ken from the Foul Mouths Network, Filthy Mouth Gamer, Lucky Low. Shout out to Gatekeeper Drew, Johnny Holes. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Johnny Holes. I was talking to him earlier today. Mela Yellow, Gina, Amanda. Be safe up there, Amanda, up in the Midwest. I know they're getting a lot of snow coming up over the weekend. Shout out to everybody who hung out here today. Shout out to everyone who's going to be on YouTube. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to my nephew, Mason, who will probably be watching this tomorrow. I have a feeling he'll be on the computer because he mentioned he watched the last episode. But thank you guys. Really appreciate it. I'm going to get out of here. I am, once again, the Himmelgod. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you guys again next week. And maybe, who knows, later on tonight. So we'll see. Don't hold your breath, but it might happen. But I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here, guys.